Welcome to another episode of ECSD Talk. I'm your host, Alan Buckler, a station manager for the Ellenville Central School District's very own radio station, 107.9 WELV, and I'm delighted to be joined today by Asha Golliher, the Ellenville High School Libraries Media Specialist. Good morning, Asha.
Good morning, Ellen. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you so much for being here on our new interview show format. And I believe there's a community event coming up on June the 9th that I'd like to talk to you a bit about today. And I believe it involves the ALA, otherwise known as the American Library Association. So go ahead and explain their involvement.
Yes, it does. So the Ellenville High School Library Media Center is a proud recipient of a grant from the American Library Association. And the grant is called Libraries Transforming Community, and it focuses on small and rural libraries. And so we were one of 300 recipients of this grant. And the grant was to support us in gathering the materials and in training the librarian and in bringing in guest speakers for community conversations. And so what we call our program that we got this grant for is Your Words Matter, Caring Community Conversations.
Mm-hmm. And so are other libraries around the country doing similar projects?
They are. It's a very creative range. Some are doing book reads, which we've done in the past ourselves. We did a community read, I think in 2019, and had an event in early 2020. Mm-hmm. And others are doing something like what we're doing, bringing in guest speakers. And then others have issues or topics that pertain directly to maybe something that's happening in their community, like a new corporation moving in or a new manufacturing company. And so they'll have a conversation about that. So the range is wide.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So we have an event coming up on June the 9th. What's the name of our event? Is it Tips and Tools for Navigating the Information Landscape?
It is Tips and Tools for Navigating the Information Landscape. So we're really excited to be sharing with our community a presentation by an award-winning librarian, Jennifer Lagarde. And she's been an educator for over 20 years, I think even 30 years. And she really focuses and has written books on this topic of how do we deal with the changing media landscape. So that includes news and information, and how do we sort it out? How do we use social media responsibly? And she reminds us that not only are we so-called consumers of information and seekers of information, but that we're co-creators of information as well. So she has a lot of tips and tools for helping us get through what can be a very confusing and overwhelming landscape of information sources.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess in the past, you think about that, you would spread information, and I mean in like 20, 30 years ago, you would spread information by most of the time talking about it with people that you came across, whether it's friends, family, people in the grocery store. But obviously in the last 10 plus years, that's become social media. Now, when you repost or retweet or, yes, make a statement, but more when you're just taking information and resharing information, that's an act, right? That's an act that you are doing that is actually therefore creating that post on your page, and people will, it means something. It doesn't mean
you're a co-creator. Right? Yes, exactly. It is a little bit different. We still have our traditional media resources, radio, for example, and newspapers and other such things, but now it's being added. So it's very multi-layered, and the demands on our reporters and on our media industry are very different as well. And so it's a short presentation. It'll be about 15-20 minutes. And we'll share that as a community, and then we'll discuss it. And so it's open to students and faculty and community members. And if I'm correct, we're going to record it and then share it out even farther. So if you can't make it on June 9th at 1 p.m., then you can join us via Channel 20 and watch it.
Yeah, but it is, as you mentioned, it will be a live community event, which the community can enjoy and participate in live on the 9th. So how do people participate on the 9th?
Well, if you're interested in joining us live, we'll watch a presentation together and then have our live discussion virtually. You would need to send me an email. We are requiring pre-registration for the event, and my email is lgolliher@ecs.k12.ny.us.
Awesome. And if people wanted to call you, they can call you at 647-0200 extension 423 if they want to ask you any questions over the phone, if they have a hard time with the email. But I will put that email address at the end of this video, and it will be in the description of this YouTube video as well. But that is the place to go to sign up and to get any more information, is to email yourself, lgolliher@ecs.k12.ny.us. And I guess maybe one of the last questions or thoughts is, who is this for? I know you said it's open to anyone's faculty, students, and community, but who should join, and who would you like to join this event?
Well, anyone who's really interested about the changing landscape, or anyone who's feeling a little confused, anyone who's experienced perhaps misinformation, and they want to know how to sort through that. The way we talk about this as librarians is we share with our teachers and our students, for example, and a lot of our teachers share it out as well, how to evaluate your sources. But the changing landscape demands a little bit more of us. Just like we needed to learn how to use GPS, we need some new tools and some new tips, and we need to know how to think about it. And so those are some of the things that we'll touch upon to begin the conversation.
Awesome. Awesome. Anything else you want to add this morning, Asha?
No, it's great to be here. Thank you so much. I really look forward to this event. It's going to be co-hosted by one of our teachers, Ellie Espinoza.
That's right.
And I'm really looking forward to this. And it's one of our objectives in applying for this grant, Your Words Matter, Caring Community Conversations, is to bring us back together as a community so that we can, begin to reconnect after a challenging year.
Yeah, absolutely. So the event is called Tips and Tools for Navigating the Information Landscape. It'll be on June the 9th at 1 p.m. virtual event, which everyone is welcome to sign up for. And that brings us to the end of today's show. So a huge thank you to my guest, Asha Golliher.
Thank you.
For more information, you can, again, email Asha, and to sign up for this event, email Asha by emailing lgolliher@ecs.k12.ny.us. That's lgolliher@ecs.k12.ny.us. And the phone number, if you need it, is 647-0200 extension 423. I've been your host, Alan Buckler. If ever you want to get in touch with me, you can call me at the High School TV and Radio Studio at 647-0135, or you can send an email to alan@welvradio.com. So until next time, goodbye for now, Asha. Thank you again.
Thank you.